We have one of our Canadian sisters that's going to just tell you the real about what's going on out there in Canada and how black people are treated. Let's roll it.
If you are a black person and you're thinking about coming to live here in Edmonton, Alberta, don't do it. Do not do it. The Caucasians out here do not like black people. You will be discriminated against. You will be discriminated against living here. Okay? It's going to be hard for you to get a job and maintain a job. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't black folks out here who have jobs and are maintaining jobs, but there are a lot of black people out here who have it hard. We are heavily discriminated out here. The Caucasians don't like us, and they're sneaky about their prejudice. Just to give you an example, this is not sneaky. This was actually blatant racism. My brother recently got fired from a job, and the boss there told him he didn't know what Iggers are doing nowadays. Now put the N in front of Iggers and you know exactly what I'm talking about. My mother recently got fired. Sorry, she didn't get fired. What am I saying? She recently had to sue a company because of discrimination. Okay? And she won. I used to work in a hospital. I'm not sure if I can put the hospital name, but I used to work in a hospital and I had issues working there. So just be mindful. If you're thinking about coming here as a black person, you're going to be discriminated against. Not saying we're not discriminated everywhere, but it is prevalent here. It's heavy here. Discrimination is heavy here. I don't want to say all Caucasians are racist or whatever out here, but a good majority of them are. And you will have a challenge as a black person living here.
Well, Canada sounds no different than America. Now, Canada is a liberal country, and that's kind of what dominates their politics. And listen to how black people are treated. I told y'all, no matter the liberal or conservative, they are both in unison and will work together to subjugate black people, misuse black people, because they both believe in racism, white supremacy. One side just believe in doing it one way, the other side believe in doing it their way. That's the only issue that they have, just a way to enact white supremacy. But they both agree with it. It is a bipartisan thing that they both agree with. So this is why black people are treated this way in the West. That's why I tell black folk, especially I can't stand when y'all go on vacation and you're going to go to some European country. Like, if that's the case, you could just stay in your own country. Why do that? I'm a firm believer. Have you seen all the African countries? Have you seen the Caribbean countries? Have you went to black nations that's in South America? Like what? At least see the black countries. At least that much. Have you went to some black islands? Somewhere else? A place like Cape Verde and all. You can go all kind of places that you don't have to deal with racism, white supremacy, right? But unfortunately, I told y'all that's the culture. Racism, white supremacy is their culture. And anti-black racism is built into that. So it's no matter where we go, that's why they treat us that way. Period. It's just that simple. And we either take a stand and fight like we should and not let them treat us any kind of way and make headway, or, you may just be complaining about it all the time. I'm not a person that want to complain all the time. I'm a person that say, let's do something. Whatever it may be, whatever the solution may be for us, let's fix the problem. Sometimes the problem is attacking it head on. Sometimes fixing the problem is removing yourself out of the situation and going somewhere where you're not even looking at them. And trust me, you do get to a point where you say, you know what? I don't want to look at you no more. I want to do my own thing. And that's always good. Trust me. Rest and relaxation is a beautiful thing. And black people need to take more advantage of that. But definitely shout out to my brothers and sisters in Canada that's dealing with the white supremacists. You definitely got a brother, over here in America. Hey, shoot us some lines here. We need some stories coming out of Canada. It'd be good to have somebody in Canada that's telling the truth and can report on all the racism, white supremacy incidents in Canada.